not there. Okay. I'm so glad you begged me to do this, Kevin. No, so let's just roll. I have a couple of questions that I would love for you to answer. And my first question is, where did you two first meet?
Yeah, so we met online on, I was about to say Tinder, but that's not correct. It was Match.com. And at the time I was working away, so it took a while before we met in person, but we met online and we chatted a lot via emails, and then eventually, when she felt safe enough to give me a telephone number, we started texting.
That's so cool. You gave her time to feel safe. That's like a girl's most important thing. And I remember you guys had a lot of communication back and forth.
Yeah.
So did you feel like you knew her before you guys like met, or?
Reasonably well, yeah. And, we talked about lots of different stuff. We had a long exchange about our views on things, which seemed to be quite in line, which was nice.
You had a lot of things in common, and also maybe like the traveling and things like that.
Yeah, we like to travel, or we talked about that a little bit, but at that point I was away a lot anyway, so she had to accept the fact that I was not going to be around that much, which she did at first, and then she didn't, and then she did again.
That's how it goes, right? How it goes. Okay, keeping to the script now. Where was your guys' first kiss?
Yeah, the first kiss was in Bekkestua in a little bar. I do not remember the name of the bar, but it was a little bar that became a tapas place, and that was on the first date. We sat and met each other, and then I asked and said, well, while we're here, we've talked for so long, we might as well kiss.
That's so cute. You even asked for a kiss. Okay, but do you remember when you guys first said I love you to each other?
That I do not. That is something that I think it's probably in a card or a letter or something before maybe it was verbal. Yeah. Because it was even later, but obviously in English we have I love you, which is one thing, and then you have the glad dag in Norwegian and jeg elsker deg. So it was later that we said jeg elsker deg, but I don't remember exactly.
But do you remember like when you first felt like you did love her?
That's something that just happens over time. I think it's very hard to say if there's a specific point.
No.
But what does happen is when you spend more time apart, then you realise that you want to be more together.
Yeah.
So as the line from one of our films says, when you realise that the person you want to be with for the rest of your life, you want the rest of your life to start right away.
It's too cute. Oh, okay. Okay, let me ask you this. What does she find the most attractive about you?
Keeping it clean. That would be arms, shoulders, and back.
Nice. I think I can confirm that. Actually, I know she said that. Who is your celebrity crush, if you have one?
Yeah. So I don't think I really have a celebrity crush per se, but there's obviously in one of our favourite films, Love Actually. There's
Keira Knightley.
Well, Keira Knightley is one, but it's more. It's to be fair, and it's a much older woman, and it's the one who there's a song in there which always gets me going, and what the hell's the name now?
There's a song?
There's a song which is
All I Want for Christmas Is You?
No,
because that's a young girl.
It's a very sad song, and of course now being put on the spot I can't remember it. But,
Dido.
No, I've seen Love from Both Sides now, and I gave the album to Liz when we got engaged, and that's that woman there.
I know who she is.
I can't think of her name.
No, what's her name? I know who you mean.
And it's not a crush from a sexual standpoint, it's just because
you admire her.
Yeah, and she's funny, she's clever, she is in great roles. And another one of our favourite films, which is the one about Wham, and she plays a phenomenal role in that. And I can't think of her name.
Oh, okay.
But anyway.
I'll edit that in. I'll find the name. That's a good answer. Okay, next one. What is your favorite late night snack?
My favourite is sirloin chips.
Really? Cool.
Our favourite seems to be mixed nuts. So we have slightly different, but sirloin chips is
your favorite.
Yeah, that's just my favourite.
What flavor?
Just salt.
Salt.
Yeah, or salt and vinegar.
Yeah. Okay, I agree. That's really, really good. What's your alcoholic drink of choice?
Champagne.
Champagne. Nice. Ja, okej, liebe. Jag kommer snart. Okay. This might be a difficult one, but if she could get rid of one piece of clothing in your closet, what would it be?
Probably the type of clothing might be my rugby tops, because I like them way too much, and I'm not sure whether she does.
But they're probably comfortable, right?
I like them. I just like them.
Okay, rugby clothes. Where is your favorite place to eat out together?
So, we've been to a number of places that we both liked, and the sort of one of the places we ate in New York, which is a little steak restaurant, that was really nice and cozy.
Yeah.
And the same sort of type in London, and so I would say that the cozy steak restaurant is our favourite place.
With a good steak and something good in the glass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, do you remember the first movie you watched together?
Actually, I do not.
No.
I do not remember.
You were probably
the first
busy
movie.
making out.
Yeah. Well, actually, no, it wasn't, because if it was what I'm thinking of, it was we went to the cinema with Henrik, all of the three of us together, because in those days it was, it could be challenging for having a set of three of us together, because as is with all relationships where you're sort of coming in, it can be difficult. So we went to the cinema with Henrik, and that was probably the first one we watched all together. Well,
that's
certainly
nice.
Liz and I together, but also with Henrik.
Yeah, that's nice. Do you remember where you guys went on your very first dates?
Yes, I do. Yes, same in Bekkestua, to the little restaurant. That was the very
Of course,
first
that's where
date.
you shared your first kiss.
Yeah, the second date, which Liz will probably remember too, that was in Fontaines in Oslo. So that was the very next day, in fact.
Oh, really?
So the first date was one day and the second date was the next.
Oh, that's so cool. Was that you guys kind of had to like do it like back to back because you were traveling, or of course you wanted to?
Well, it was also I came home, or not early, but I came home and we just decided, well, why don't we just go out tonight as well? And then Liz managed to get a babysitter, which was her brother, for Henrik, and that's why we met in Bekkestua. And then we went out on the proper date, which was the one we'd arranged, because the second date was originally just going to be the first. So, and then we went into Oslo for the second date.
Cool. Okay, I know you guys have already traveled to a lot of places, but so maybe this is a difficult question, but where is your dream vacation spot together?
I would say it's still probably Turks and Caicos. That is a place that we both love, and I would put that on top of. We haven't been to other places that I can compare with, so we haven't been all around the world. But right now, that would be the one.
Cool. Okay, what is Liz's favorite food?
I suspect her favourite food is steak, but the one she eats most is salad. So if you class steak as the favourite, but salad is the one that she eats most of.
That's fair. Okay. And okay, so this is a fun one. Tell us a little bit about the proposal. Who proposed to who?
So I proposed to Liz, and it was we'd just come out of a meditation after getting back together again for the unforgettable amount of times.
True.
And we went to an Indian restaurant, and in the Indian restaurant we just got talking, and I just said, okay, well, you know, why don't we get married? Would you like to get married? So
And she, of course, said yes.
she said yes before the words had left my mouth.
She was ready for it. Not a second too late. Okay, last question, Kevin. And this is probably a very, very difficult one. Who is Casper's favorite?
It's not difficult at all. Of course, it is me. It is without
Here
a
he
shadow of a
comes.
doubt. It's
Here
me.
he comes. Okay, and that's the wrap.